What is going on, everyone? It is Corey here. Hey, I've wanted to start doing these for a while. So I have a ton of meetings with clients all around the world with all kinds of interesting projects and ideas all around NFTs and blockchain. And a lot of times people come with very similar concerns or challenges. So I want to start doing these like little short things at the end of the day when I'm having a good day, having some good meetings, and just let you know what we're hearing. So today was a pretty interesting one. We get this a lot. It's that company is a big brand. They've been around for a long time and they're wanting to get into the NFT space. So let's say NFT space specifically, right? They want to start getting on there. Why? Because they start hearing the hype in the market. They see what their competitors are doing. They're putting out NFTs. They're having success here. They're having success there. Like, we want to try this, but again, we're really scared that it might flop, which is a very valid concern. And we walked through with some people today around maybe some ways to kind of alleviate those concerns. So I'll share with you today on, what we kind of brainstormed around, because I think it's really helpful. And if you're a business or if you're someone that's looking to do similar and have similar concerns, this might be of help to you. So at the end of the day, right, there's a few things that I think kind of come down as being very important in doing it kind of successfully. And one of the big things around it is really kind of starting small, but really the big part that I've seen is you've got to lower the barrier to entry, especially if you're a brand where your target audience is maybe an older demographic that traditionally isn't in crypto, isn't in that whole space. So for them, it might feel kind of scary, might feel a little, kind of hard, kind of not trustworthy. So one of the big things to do is lower the barrier to entry. And one of the ways to do this is through what they call custodial wallets, where you can really kind of remove all of that complexity that goes into, to get the NFT, you got to go on and you got to, buy Ether and you got to transfer it from this wallet to that wallet. It gets kludgy. So one of the best ways, lower the barrier to entry, look at a custodial wallet. Dapper Labs, for instance, one of the huge successes that they had with NBA Top Shot is that you can go on and buy an NFT with a credit card. It feels very familiar, feels very normal for people to do. And again, that adds to the comfortability. And so you can start targeting a larger audience with that. Second one is find what people love. So if you're a brand and you're out there and people are buying your goods for whatever reason, whether that's because they love the scarcity of it, because they love the recognition that they get from other people, there's tons of factors that go into you and your brand and why people buy it. And you need to identify why they're doing that at the core, right? What's the core motivators and drivers for that? And once you do that, start to target your strategy for NFTs around that. And if you do that, your level of success probability goes through the roof. Partner in the space, shameless plug for us. This is tons of research goes out that, if you're a brand and you're doing something, you're doing that and you're successful because you're really good at doing whatever it is you do. You're not good at building blockchain. You're not good at doing NFT strategy. Like, why should you be? Like, your job is to do your business. And there's no problem going outside of your sphere to bring in experts to help you and guide you through that. For instance, we see tons of strategies, successful, unsuccessful, and we can bring that to the table and help show you the path of what we've seen as best practices. So never be scared to partner. It's a new space. It's moving so fast that it's really hard for internal teams to keep up with it. And last is to find the right marketplace. So again, back to one of the use cases today, this idea of like, I'm concerned about my brand and what it looks like and how it feels and how it's going to affect in the market. Creating NFTs and then just putting them on OpenSea and hoping for the best is a very, very kind of haphazard way to do it. You can't control it. You don't know what the market's going to do. You don't know how speculation and value is going to be assigned to it, but you can create your own marketplace. And again, start small, like roll it out over phases. Start with 50 people, identify 50 power users that you have or customers that you have, and offer some exclusive way for them to get in. And this ties a lot back. And, a question came up about like, how do you, where would the value of the NFT come from? And that's a whole nother discussion, but, ultimately kind of what I ended up suggesting was that, initially to get the value level of your NFTs in place, like offer things that go with them. So if you sell an NFT, maybe it gives them exclusive rights to talk to the CEO, or might give them exclusive right for, first right new product buys when they come out. Like, offer that incentive, that carrot that wants to drive them to purchase, and be tighter in the ecosystem, because ultimately at the end of the day, one of the best upsides of NFT is creating secondary markets that drive customer engagement in ways like no one's ever seen before. One of the big, to use NBA Top Shot as another great example, is that, they offer these packs for like $5 or whatever they are now to buy the pack. You open it up and now you've got $100 worth of value from here. And then you start trading within the community. You're linking up with people. They're generating all of this value outside of it. And so, another topic that came in is that should NFTs be like a revenue stream? As of right now, I don't think that's a great idea. I think trying to be a business and market NFTs as a revenue stream for your business can get a little hairy, just because, again, it looks like you're kind of market manipulation, stuff like that. And really at the end of the day, the goal for you as a business is to create that secondary market level engagement and start to include people that maybe one could not have been part of the ecosystem before, or two are looking to drive more of that just engagement on the secondary side of things. So that was it. Again, short and sweet. But again, if you're a brand and you're thinking about why, like, well, how do I do this? I'm scared to do it. Those look totally normal, totally fine. Everyone's thinking the same thing. It's scary, it's new, it's flashy, it's buzzing. You don't know which way it's going to go. Do you sit on your hands and wait, or do you jump on early? That's kind of the question that everyone's asking. But if you do have anything, drop us a line, let us know, and happy to answer it with you. Heath, outro.